here at the Rogers Centre, every single person who's coming to this concert, they've got to go through gates like the one behind me. Each person needs to go through a metal detector and security screening, and that is just the beginning. As Taylor Swift kicks off her Eras Tour in Toronto, one thing is clear talking to those responsible for planning this.
We are about to experience something that Toronto's never experienced before in terms of 6 concerts from one artist, but we are very ready.
Starting at 1 o'clock, Toronto police began shutting down roads to vehicles, and on concert days, it's a pedestrian zone between Spadina, the rail corridor, Lower Simcoe, and Lakeshore.
That's just to make sure that everyone gets to where they need to go safely.
Inside and out of the Rogers Centre, police officers from various units, both in uniform and plain clothes.
We are ready for this. We've been in collaboration. We've been talking to our intelligence agency, obviously, and we've also been talking to police services in the cities that have already hosted the Taylor Swift show. And currently, there's no credible threat that we're worried about. However, we do continue to monitor all that.
If you're coming downtown, transit is your best option.
Is the TTC ready?
We are absolutely ready. We have got a ton of extra service we're putting out tonight and every night of the shows.
TTC spokesperson Stuart Green says staff will be at the Rogers Centre and at Line 1 subway stations throughout downtown. There will also be extra trains, buses, and streetcars on several routes. The biggest tip is to avoid Union Station if you can. Try getting on near Queens Quay, Spadina, Bathurst, or along King Street.
We'll have ambassadors out on the street who will help you. So if you approach a TTC employee and you'll see them, they'll be recognizable. You can say, I'm going, wherever your destination is, and we'll find the best way for you to get there that avoids the biggest crowds.
GO Transit will have extra train service on the Lakeshore East, Lakeshore West, Milton, and Stouffville lines. Regular evening trains and buses will continue too, but authorities encourage people to check the GO website.
As we get ready to welcome Swifties from near and far to the City of Toronto, one of the most important things has been the coordination across divisions and agencies and corporations.
Deputy Mayor Asma Malik says the city is activating its Emergency Operations Center to make sure that can happen.
We are looking at, 500,000 people coming to the Rogers Centre over 2 weeks and 6 shows. And we need to make sure that we have the confidence, but also the capability.
And the hope for all of those in charge of planning is that
we're all able to catch the excitement, to have a safe and enjoyable experience. And whether you have a ticket or not, there's so many events happening across the city. Many of them are public and accessible.
Now, just picking up on what the deputy mayor said there really is a lot of happiness in the crowd, and shout out to the young girl who gave me a bracelet as we were here sort of walking through. But in terms of the planning that we talked about in that story, over the coming days, all the officials we spoke with, be it with the City of Toronto, Toronto Police, they all say those plans are able to change very quickly if need be. We'll keep track of all this at citynews.ca and City News 24/7. Outside the Rogers Centre, Nick Westoll, City News.